How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 8, Episode 5 of Fear the Walking Dead. This episode is titled More Time Than You Know. But yeah, last episode we had Morgan return to King County and put down his son, Dwayne. And that about sums it up, to be honest. So let's get... No, I'm joking. We had Grace and Mo show up last episode and help Morgan out. And also Dwight and Sherry showed up in King County too, basically confirming that the swamps, like where Padre is close to King County. So I guess it's all in Georgia, maybe. I thought Padre was located in Louisiana, but I guess not. But yeah, the episode itself wasn't too insane. Like, you have moments of decent writing, but then there's a lot of just like, why? You know, like, why is Dwight and Sherry doing this constant back and forth? Like, 1 minute they're against Morgan, then they're with him because they see Mo, and then they want to burn down the house that Mo's in. It's just so dumb. And the other people that were with Dwight and Sherry, right? They wanted the truth out of Morgan and why he was in King County, and he'd give them the truth, but then it's just like, they don't believe him. And Mo teleporting, and for some reason, like, knowing the exact place and location that King County is. Like, she's too smart for her age. But, you know, so was Judith, I guess. We got to see Jenny show up a few times last episode in her walker form. Now, granted, it was just Morgan hallucinating. But it was cool to see that actress, like, reprise a role. And apparently the actor who played Dwayne also reprised his role as Dwayne. Which is pretty cool. Like, I didn't notice, to be honest. I thought it was just someone else playing the role, considering, you know, they've got a shit ton of makeup on. But I guess that kind of helps hide it, right? Like, the kid's obviously older now, but they've hid it with walker makeup. But it's kind of insane because I saw something about that episode that kind of made things depressing. Dwayne was a walker longer than he was alive. So he was a walker for 12 years. But then it's kind of surprising that he wasn't more decomposed. But I guess they've kind of addressed that before, like, the decomposing of the walkers is a little bit different in the Walking Dead universe due to like how the virus works, I guess. I don't know. But I guess it is a huge plot hole too, considering like some walkers decay much faster than others. It's weird. It's kind of like a sad episode for Morgan, and Lenny James was pulling out all the acting chops. It's just a shame that the writing doesn't hold up well. You know? Like, you have episodes like Claire in the main show, and then you have last episode of Fear the Walking Dead, which wasn't that great. It's supposed to be this big episode, like Morgan going back to King County, putting Dwayne down. It was supposed to be huge. And I do think they made the moment of Morgan putting down Dwayne really meh. Like, the only reason he killed Dwayne was because he had to save Mo. Like, he didn't come to terms with it himself, right? Like, he had to do it or else Mo would die. And the episode ended with Grace being bit on the side. So now they have to go and get June to treat the bite wound. However, it's been like maybe 40 minutes since she got bit. Or an hour since she got bit. She ain't making it. She could barely walk at the end of last episode too. Like, they had to I think they had to carry her to the boat. But yeah, I don't think Grace is going to make it out of this episode. Especially since next episode is titled All I See Is Red. But yeah, that about sums up last episode. So let's stop doodling around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. Grace is dead. 100%.
What again?
She's pale as fuck.
It's gonna be okay.
No. No, it's not.
It is. June has a way of treating bites.
Continuity over there.
Stop the infection, and it stops the fever.
Oh, that's annoying me. His hand's on her head in some shots, and then it isn't.
Count up to us. Everyone stay down. Pushing her all I can.
June,
The fuck is this, Fast and Furious?
what you did for Finch, you think it'll work for Grace?
No, it's too late. It's at least been an hour since she's been bit, or two.
To do it, we need equipment that Padre has.
Where did you treat Finch?
On a train car.
Their aim's terrible, by the way.
Why do you think I put it on wheels in the first place?
I mean, it's a train.
What the hell do you want?
To help.
What does she mean, putting it on
Save
wheels?
Grace's life.
Man, tell these assholes.
Grace will get the care she needs.
It's too late, look at her.
I paid a little visit.
To King County. There are thousands of carrion inside,
Okay.
and I need them all cleared.
I thought she needed the kids to do that.
I was going to have the prefects do it, but why risk them when I have you?
That's how Grace gets a shot at living.
No, she doesn't. Grace is dead, dude. Honestly, if Grace survives, there's no consequences in the show. Like, she's pale as fuck. It's been at least an hour or two since she's been bit. She's going in and out of consciousness.
How do you know they're gonna do what they say?
But we need reassurances from that woman that we're not walking into a trap.
I assure you, the carrion,
Are real, and I want them dead.
no guns. It has to be done by hand.
What?
One stray bullet, and Padre's entire legacy goes up in smoke.
So what's the point of having the gun on the car? Or the truck?
I can't ask my soldiers to do this.
What does that mean? Daniel.
It means he can't do it.
I don't want anyone to die for me.
I wish we could help you. Over and out.
I mean, it's too late. Like, why are you even
We
trying?
can do it without him.
You don't know that.
Like, it's gonna at least take an hour to clear out the dead.
It's not up to us.
It is if we can save you.
It's not like I had much time anyway.
Yeah, like, Morgan, just accept it. Say goodbyes.
What is she talking about?
She's been bit.
Before the bite.
Oh, and the radiation, too.
It's cancer, Mo. I've been running away from it for a long time.
Yeah, fucking 7 years.
How much time do you have left?
Months.
Well, that's a lot more than a day.
Is it, though? Because she could just die tomorrow. Like, she could just be shot.
We have to make sure Grace doesn't hurt Ren or Finch when she turns.
She's not gonna turn instantly. Come on, Dwight. Jesus. That was such weird choreography.
Gonna fight for every minute I can get with you.
I'm afraid Kingfisher and Magpie aren't going to be able to comply with those orders.
We'll never make it there. June will never make it there.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
It's too late, Morgan.
What is this, Grace?
Coordinates?
Fever's getting worse. We don't have much time.
The only person June's managed to treat for the bites is Finch.
No, Dad. We're fighting for someone we love.
You okay?
Where'd you get this burst of energy from?
Where are you taking me?
Those coordinates. They were for one of Padre's repeater stations.
So where are you taking me?
To the train car.
We can stop this.
No, we can't. She's passed out like 4 times already.
You want to tell me why?
It doesn't matter.
No, just tell me.
It's too far now.
Just tell him.
Hey, Dwight, was that you?
Yep.
Go.
Okay, you may have company soon.
Copy that.
I'll lay down suppressive fire. If they do what I taught them, they'll fall back and regroup.
I mean, that's smart on Dwight. He knows their tactics.
It's our future.
How to be fucking vague.
Things to make a home.
So, like, what? Crafting materials?
Well, we both agreed the Padre was the best place for it.
Should have said something sooner. But I waited until it was too late, because that's what I always do.
I mean, you could have took Mo in episode 1, but dumbass writing.
He's bringing up.
Okay, yeah, no, we've
He's
been
hot.
running.
So it didn't work.
All right, okay, call June.
What does the bite look like?
Oh.
It's red and inflamed.
The infection, it could be back, but I'd have to see it to be sure.
What is that? What is that? What do you mean back?
So I assume she can only save one. Either Grace or Finch.
You go to Finch. He needs you. If his infection is back,
Then whatever June's doing, it doesn't work.
True. I mean, like, the longest someone survived while being bit is, like, what, 48 hours or some shit? Like, Carl lived pretty long after he got bit.
Dwight was right. We are getting closer.
I mean, you're out in the open here.
Thank you for understanding my love.
Last time they'll see each other.
But I'm gonna see you soon.
No, you're not, Morgan. Next episode is called All I See Is Red. Oh, look how pale she looks. She's on death's door. Is Mo gonna have to put Grace down? Kind of fucked for Morgan though, because he just put down his son, and now he's gonna have to lose Grace. The fuck is she on now? This is like the 5th time she's passed out.
I think I know where you are.
How did Mo pick her up?
I don't know what you can't see it. I don't know what Dad can't see, but I can.
That audio is terrible.
What does it
No, they found us.
Call your dad. He'll help us.
How did she not see them?
Why do you think Grace wanted to come here?
Hell no. June's on her way.
The fuck is that, a server? Have they got internet here? And electricity?
Hey, where is he?
He's in there.
Madison's standing guard with some of Daniel's people.
Damn, 2 episodes in a row that Madison hasn't been in.
I said stop.
Is that Dove?
Wouldn't be so sure.
What is with the fucking masks?
There is no Padre. He's been dead for a long time.
Padre isn't a person. Padre is an idea.
Where have I heard that before?
I know how upset you were when you found out your mom was dead. I don't think any of you will hurt me just to keep me from trying to save her.
How? How did she carry it when she was unconscious?
We're gonna have more company. They're drawing carrion.
Oh, that's what they're doing?
Can you help me?
I think so.
What's making Finch sick?
The infection's back. I didn't give him a high enough dose to kill it because I didn't want the radiation to kill him. And if Grace already has cancer.
We don't have to worry about how much radiation she gets.
Yeah, but it'll still kill her.
Tell me exactly what to do.
I swear to God, if Grace doesn't die, it's going to be a bit of a waste of an episode.
Radiation to dissipate.
Mom. June, how long until we know if it worked?
I mean, surely it's been too long, right?
Power down the machine and turn off that generator. I don't want you to be exposed to anything you don't have to.
Here we are.
We're not going to be able to get out of here ourselves.
How did the walkers know she was in there? Get away from the fucking window.
When my parents left me at home with my sister.
She's dead.
June, she's burning up. She's way hotter than before.
What does that mean, June?
June, what's happening?
I'm sorry, the radiotherapy.
She didn't get it in time.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when you cut off a leg or an arm. You have to do it within the first, 20 to 30 minutes.
Even if she had gotten the treatment right after the bite, it might not have been enough. It hasn't worked on anyone else.
You did everything you could.
Just enjoy the time you have, okay?
Yeah, just spend time with her in her final moments instead of not accepting that she's about to die.
I tried. Dad, I tried.
I know I heard it all. Don't you try and stop me! And let me talk to her.
I understand why you didn't.
Poor fucking Morgan, dude.
Grace, I don't think I'm gonna make it to you before...
Well, I mean, you're not going to make it if you just stood there, Morgan.
You know what you have to do, right?
I love you.
Lenny James, stop.
I'm not ready to let you go.
He's going to go in clear mode again. Why would you... No, not a fucking scalpel. You need a bit of force to put that in her head.
All you wanted was to spend whatever time you had left with me and Dad, and I took that from you. I took that from him.
It's like fucking Clementine and Lee. Similar to it, anyway. Also, I'm kind of surprised Grace survived this long, though. I thought she was going to die in season 6. You know, when she was in that, dream state.
Do you know why we didn't?
Because of you. And she's gone. Sorry. They should have just... Why did she have to do that?
Mom. Mom.
That just ruined the vibe. She just let go and then she just slumped. Also, what her head turned the other way. What is going on with the continuity errors? Out of all the weapons, why give her a scalpel?
Can't do it.
Oh, so you're gonna let Morgan do it? Wait, did Mo just teleport to the other side? Wait, is she dead? She is dead. That was the fastest I've ever seen someone turn from just being bit. That was what, 2 minutes? 1 minute? Okay, fuck off. How's Mo so strong? How's Mo strong when Rick struggles with one of them? Don't grab her there. Fuck off. Carl was bit at this point. That's such bullshit. She turned fast. That was so dumb. Was there a bit of a time jump in between her dying and then turning? Because her face just fully changed colour. That's 2 episodes in a row now. Morgan had to save Mo from a walker that meant something to him.
Gale, we need to talk.
I'm gonna be right back.
That fucking point. What happened to all the walkers outside?
Well, any one of your people could have killed me before, but they didn't.
Yeah, because you've got plot armor.
We dug this out of storage. You remember what you did with it 7 years ago when you tried to run?
They said 7 years again.
You need to leave us be.
You're not going to hurt my prefects, but they don't have that same hang-up about you.
Kill her.
I know the pain rent in.
Shrike doesn't know what she wants to do. 1 minute she wants to kill Madison, then she doesn't. Then she wants to kill Morgan, and then she doesn't.
Why do you need to get to the containers in the shipyard?
So we can build new settlements all over the country.
So what the Commonwealth and the main show did?
You can't even get to the containers in the shipyard.
True.
I can clear it.
How? Fucking teleporting?
Not if we do it smart. Not if we use our training.
Mo, please!
Your training's not going to do shit. If Morgan can't do it, you can't. Stop it. And Morgan took on a fucking massive herd in Alexandria.
Please don't! I can't lose you two! I can't!
I don't want to kill you.
Clear mode. Yep.
Ah! Mo!
What the fuck? Why did he just run past her? I would have killed her. Fuck that.
Because I don't die!
Clear mode.
Somebody else does.
Not me, not the weak people. Just go out the other side of the fucking train car. Just go out the other side. Just go out the other side. Or on the fucking roof. Like, Morgan? Just go on the roof. That herd got there fast. What? Also, this is like Vic in season 6.
Oh my god. I thought I was past this.
We find him, we get the coordinates before Shrike does.
Jesus, that herd.
Baby, run.
I know. I mean, overall, it was just another okay episode. You know? Granted, it's probably the biggest episode of the season so far, because we had a major death. But I don't know, I just feel like a lot of the episode was kind of dragging. Like, it was all about saying goodbye to Grace. And I wasn't a huge fan of Carl's death episode in the main show, just because the death itself was stupid. And it was just very dragged out. Like, it took all episode for him to die, and it's just like, get to the point. I'm just not a huge fan of spending a whole episode on a character dying. Because then if they don't die, it feels like a waste. So it's like they have to die, otherwise the episode's kind of pointless. But I do feel sorry for Morgan. It sucks too. I said it in the reaction, like, after last episode, he put his kid down, and then he buried his wife, and now he's burying his new girlfriend. Well, I mean, I don't think he has time to bury her, to be honest, but still. But I mean, Grace overall had a pretty long run. Like, she was introduced at the beginning of season 5, up until, like, halfway through season 8. She survived, what, 12 years into the apocalypse? Not bad. But then she died because of a bite. Literally, all these veteran characters taken out by a bite. I just don't understand why we wasted so much time trying to treat the bite wound. Like, it was already too late by the end of last episode. She was already pale. Like, she couldn't walk last episode at the end. So why did we expect, like, the treatment to work? And apparently it's not working for Finch either, so does that mean he's going to die too? Because if they kill Finch off, then that makes episode 2 hold a bit more weight. But I honestly won't care that much if he does die, considering they just introduced him as a character. Like, I feel sorry for Dwight and Sherry, but that's about it. Also, Morgan's fucking stupid. Why would he leave Mo with Grace alone? I get he was trying to lure the Padre people away, but it was just stupid. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but the editing this episode was kind of weird. Like, when Grace died, her head was facing this way. And then there was a cut, and then she was facing this way. Like, it was kind of weird. And then you had, like, Mo kind of teleport from one side of the bed to the other, which was weird. And then at the beginning of the episode, when Morgan's hand was on, like, Grace's head, and then it wasn't in some shots. I know that's, like, very hard to keep consistent with, like, actors and stuff, but it bothers me because I notice details like that. Once I notice it, I can't stop. But I mean, it was very noticeable, like, straight away. Usually, like, it takes a while for me to notice, like, oh, wait, that's a continuity error there. But it was pretty noticeable this episode, like, compared to, like, the rest of the season. The ending for this episode was terrible, by the way. Like, it didn't get me excited for next episode. Even the promo for next episode doesn't look that interesting. It's yet again just Morgan going back into Claire mode. It's like... like, we've seen that too much with his character. It's just this constant back and forth between peace mode, Claire mode, peace mode, Claire mode, and then a little bit of an in-between. Like, do something better with his fucking character, dude. It's a waste of talent. And surprisingly, we didn't see Madison. Which is weird, considering we haven't even seen most of, like, the long-running characters of Fear. Like, where's Luciana? Where's Strand? Right? I think I've heard there was some behind-the-scenes issues with some actors and they didn't return. So maybe that's what happened. But man, the ending just didn't get me excited at all. Like, Morgan, why did you run past Shrike? Mo's a fucking dumbass, as usual. Like, her mother died and now she's just like, oh, I can handle these walkers. When she's clearly been shown that she couldn't handle one in this episode, which was her mother. But it makes sense. But no. She could barely handle it. Morgan had to save her. But yet she can handle a horde? Fuck off. No. It's a bunch of kids, dude. Shrike just isn't an intimidating villain. At all. I just don't get why Morgan didn't kill her. He had the perfect opportunity to drive that little stick through the back of her head. And he didn't do it. We've established that Shrike is the enemy, right? So why not just kill her? Get it over with. But instead he ran past her. And then she tripped him up. But I did like him saying that, I don't die! Which, you know, he said that in season 8 of the main show, but it's funny. Also, can we talk about the way Grace died? Because that was a bit ridiculous. Like, she closed her eyes, and then she let go, and then she just went, like, what was that? Like, usually it's just like, you know, that would be a bit more natural. Like, you're letting go and your head just, like, gravity just kind of takes your head down. Instead of this, like, that's like a fucking video game death. Like, what is that? Like, it completely took me out of the scene, the way it was done. It was weird. Also, the promo for next episode kind of spoils the kids deal with the herd. Because it's not in the container place where Morgan goes, right? It must be that herd you see on, like, the horizon in the promo. I do have a feeling that the PADRE stuff is going to drag into the second half of the season. Which is a little bit disappointing. But I want to see, like, the other characters. Where's Strand? I wouldn't mind, like, a reunion between Madison and Alicia. If Alicia's still alive out there. Going against this big bad group again that, for some reason, is very bipolar with what they want to do. Like, 1 minute she wants to kill Morgan, 1 minute she wants to kill Madison, then she doesn't. Like, I don't get it. Make up your mind, Shrike. Also, the brother hasn't done anything. It's always been Shrike that's been doing shit. The brother's just behind the scenes, I guess, calling the shots, but isn't really involved with the story that much, other than just an underwhelming plot twist. But yeah, yet again, it was just another okay episode with meh writing, you know, and weird character decisions too. Like, I don't get why Morgan would leave Mo alone. It's stupid. But yeah, I mean, Grace is gone and now Morgan has to deal with that alone, because Mo's gone too. Being stupid. Next week is going to be interesting because we got Dead Sea dropping and I'm super excited for that. And I think it's going to be a lot more engaging than Fear the Walking Dead because it's Negan, it's Maggie, they're in a city, which I've been wanting to see for a while in The Walking Dead, and the budget is apparently fucking huge for the show, so that's exciting and gives me a lot of hope for the writing too. But considering the plot for Dead City is around Herschel being kidnapped, doesn't give me a lot of hope. But we'll just have to see, I guess. And of course, we do have the mid-season finale of Fear the Walking Dead. But if we don't get Shrike's death next episode, it's a waste of time. Like, we can't drag this Padre shit for a whole season. It's so slow and boring and predictable. Stop it. Yeah, that about sums it up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.